2011 was the year when the project Building Energy Efficiency in the northwest of Russia was launched. Public and housing utilities and country's residential sector have been the major energy consumers at that time. Each year, the buildings consume half of the annual fuel supplies, more than the heavy industry. A federal law on energy efficiency has already been approved by the Russian government. Implementation of the regulatory legal incentive in practice has been the global task of the UNDP project.
В целом мы благодаря нашему проекту делаем какой-то шаг в сторону перехода нашей страны на устойчивое такое социально-экономическое развитие.
During 6 years of active implementation of the project in Russia, all the objectives have been achieved in terms of 4 most important components: pilot construction and overhauls, education, introduction of urban energy management, and improvement of legal regulatory framework. The UNDP Development Stand was one of the most attended at UNES, International Forum on Energy Efficiency and Development on Energy Complex.
Данная система пробирована в В данном случае мы видим уже работающую специфичную. На сегодняшний день мы работаем с бюджетом.
The multi-purpose software for monitoring of energy consumption, EMIS, has drawn special attention of the Minister of Energy, Alexander Novak. This tool is the basis for the pilot energy management system, which the UNDP specialists have developed and introduced in Pskov region. Energy audit of budgetary buildings. This is how the development of urban energy management system has begun in 2015 in Pskov. This is a versatile control system of energy resources. Controllers which are installed in budgetary buildings all over the region automatically transfer data online on consumption of gas, water, heat and electricity to Pskov onto the EMIS server. The heads of administrations and special committees have full access to this information. The energy manager analyzes the data retrieved and facilitates cooperation among all the project participants. This specialist has been appointed in 2015 in Pskov region for the first time in the Russian history.
Основная задача энергоменеджера не только следить за энергопотреблением в регионе, но в том числе формировать инвестиционно-привлекательную программу для финансирования таких мероприятий. Вот энергоменеджер в регионе становится центром этих решений.
In 2016, EMIS system was launched within the Pskov Utilities Systems Company. Vologda region joined this system as well. Data on 81 budgetary objects, which is 196 buildings in 2 regions, were entered into the system.
У меня будет виден график, на котором будет отображено фактическое потребление и базовая линия нормативного потребления. Там я буду отслеживать, чтобы не было никаких скачков, чтобы не было никаких перерасходов.
The Laboratory of Energy Management and Energy Monitoring, which was opened in 2016 in the Northern Arctic Federal University with the UNDP facilitation, not only controls and saves the university's energy consumption, but in addition has become a base for students and specialist research and development.
Самый высокий класс энергоэффективности у тебя идет с минусом.
Moreover, the UNDP has gathered in Pskov specialists from developing countries for grant-funded seminar on developing energy management system based on Russian experience. The geography of the participants is very exotic: Chile, Kazakhstan, Jamaica, Belarus, Mexico, Cape Verde Islands.
Department of Health, Medical Center, some not important guys.
Learning EMIS is one of the seminar's activities. By 2017, the energy managers in Pskov and Vologda regions already can track and analyze energy consumption in budgetary objects, including automatic online tracking. In the future, the residential multi-apartment buildings will join the system. How to save energy in your home. These bright and interesting brochure manuals have been developed in 2015 by UNDP specialists specifically for elementary school students.
Вместо того, чтобы использовать воду из крана, я прикрепляю 3-литровую бутылку, когда идет дождь. Она наполняется, и я использую воду из этой бутылки.
In 2011, the UNDP specialists began developing a lifetime educational system in energy efficiency for all segments of Russian society. The first step is elementary school. The second step comprises secondary school, primary and secondary vocational education, higher educational institutions, including bachelorship, master courses, postgraduate and extra-vocational education. The last step is the third age university. Only this way, systematically, it is possible to educate a person with a stereotype of energy-saving habits and to prepare specialists with the knowledge and practical skills in the field of energy-efficient technologies.
Вот, кстати, друзья мои, качественный ремонтник – это еще одна энергосберегающая технология в действии на самом деле.
Primary and secondary vocational education, the additional discipline in the Automobile and Electromechanical College, energy-saving technologies has been introduced in 2013. Students study according to the approaches developed by UNDP with special attention to practical training.
Вот отсюда должно на М1 быть. Вот отсюда. Ладно, давай сделаем.
In 2015, the Technological University of Plant Polymers has opened new master course in energy management program. Here the technical specialists can obtain knowledge in energy efficient management, whilst managers learn technical aspects of energy saving.
Электростанция. Где находится? В полях. В полях, говорят. Надо искать в полях. Еще где может она находиться? На реках. На реках, правильно. Гидро – это вода.
Year 2016. The UNDP specialists have conducted quizzes Energy Saving Day. And together with thousands of Russians and their favorite heroes, Energobereginya and Energosha, took part in the All-Russian festival, Brighter Together. During this event, a declaration of thoughtful energy use was signed as well. The Interregional Center for Vocational Education and Training of UNDP Specialists has been opened in St. Petersburg in 2016. There was also a course of lectures delivered for senior citizens in the Third Age University. The development of lifetime learning system in energy saving has been completed in 2016. Today, energy saving is taught in 45 Russian schools. 11,000 copies of teaching materials, how to save energy in your home, and fundamentals of sustainable energy usage was printed for them. The specialization energy management has been introduced in 5 colleges and 5 higher educational institutions. 8 textbooks, 800 copies each, have been developed and published for the students. They have already been updated and prepared for reissue. In 2017, the first graduates, masters in energy management, have obtained their diplomas. Year 2015. The northwest region of Russia has become a demonstrational site for implementation of one of the project's most important tasks, construction of multi-apartment, energy-efficient houses. Parfeno village of Novgorod region and Parkhov city near Pskov. The energy-saving technologies of the project are being tested here for efficiency.
It's very huge for the Northwest District, and one of the key things that can be done to reduce greenhouse emissions and save energy in buildings is through energy management systems, energy management information systems. In order to reduce energy, you need to first monitor and report and calculate how much energy you're consuming.
In 2015, a construction of 3 new multi-apartment energy-efficient houses has begun, 1 in Parkhov and 2 in Parfenov village. These houses are designed for residents of rustic barracks such as these, without amenities and central heating. The implementation of these projects became possible thanks to the consulting and financial support of UNDP. The facade and the attic are insulated with mineral wool slabs, and the basement is equipped with sheets of expanded polystyrene. 2-chamber double-glazed panels with energy-saving coating filled with argon gas are installed in the windows. Automated air supply and exhaust devices with exhaust air heat utilization function, which warms the cold flow from outside, help to reduce the consumption of heat energy. The heat meters, which are installed on radiators, send the information on the used energy to network switches, which are located at staircases, and from there to the general house switchboard, and further on to the control room at the engineering center of the house. In this room, an automated individual heat point is installed, which, depending on the temperature of the air outside, adjusts the heating of the building. In 2016, new residents in Parfenov and in the city of Parkhov have moved from their wrecked houses to new energy-efficient buildings. The Kuzmin family has been waiting for this moment for 10 years.
Ну, сказали, что будет экономично, по карману не так будут бить, а вот, соответственно, что покажет дальше, там уже поживем, увидим.
In 2016, in terms of UNDP project, the overhaul of the Rainbow Kindergarten has been launched in the city of Ostrov in Pskov region, as well as in the Vologda Municipal Polyclinic No. 3. The facades of budgetary buildings have been insulated with mineral wool. Energy-saving window panes has been installed, luminaires, tube ducts have been heat insulated, and the boiling room has been modernized. The major repair has been finished in 2017. The Rainbow Kindergarten has already managed to save 200,000 rubles of payment for utilities thanks to the new energy-saving equipment. Meanwhile, in the Polyclinic No. 3 in Vologda region, the future benefits of energy-saving technologies from UNDP are being calculated.
Процентов-то 30 это точно, вероятно, экономия будет. И эти деньги мы действительно будем использовать и на ремонты, что внутри, кабинеты делать. И у нас есть режимные кабинеты, и процедурные, операционные.
These are the results of the project achieved in the field of energy-efficient technologies for new construction and major repairing in the northwest of Russia. 2 energy-efficient houses were built. Major repairs of 2 budgetary buildings were carried out. The annual amount of savings at all sides will be as follows: more than 80,000 kilowatt per hour of electricity, more than 815 gigacalories of heat energy, 223 tons of carbon dioxide emissions.
Главный вывод проекта состоит в том, что энергоэффективностью нужно заниматься, что это крайне интересная сфера для бизнеса, для государственной политики. Это огромный потенциал повышения эффективности нашей экономики. И этот потенциал очень непросто взять, его очень непросто реализовать. Мы в рамках проекта наработали существенный опыт в разных направлениях, так сказать, решения этой задачи. И хотели бы, чтобы он максимально был использован в дальнейшей, собственно, государственной политике на федеральном, на региональном уровне.